Hi guys, it's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. We made it to Sunday. Yes. I can't wait till Sunday's over and my weekend starts. So, we're going to Jersey for a little bit today. We're going to Indiana for a little bit today. Going to Harris County, Texas for a little bit today with Judge Fleischer, not with the other judges. And one more place. I think it's also Indiana. Could be Colorado. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, fix my mistakes will take. I don't think there's enough time. Do you ever make so many mistakes that there's not enough time to fix them? You just got to burn it all down? Yeah, that's me. So I hope I got the audio correct because Jersey gets loud, guys. Jersey's loud. We got Georgia that we can't hear, and we got Jersey that we hear way too much. Oh, someone's talking about Rambo in chat. I love Rambo. Something happened before I started. Maiko! Maiko Psycho! Fozzie, 4 months. That's stamina, guys. Stamina. Okay, let's go. I think I fixed it, Kelly. We'll see. We'll see together. We're gonna start with the Karen though. This is I think this is Colorado. I may only catch a piece of her, but it's enough. It's a short clip. Don't worry.
Is what we're trying to make is that we still raised it even though
I
I've
understand.
seen the email.
I understand. And you brought it up and you're here to talk to me today, and I understand that. When I look at the allegations and understanding that they are allegations, I am not going to modify the protection order at this time. I'm just not going to do it.
All this stuff is from the state. It's not from me. I don't have any control of what's going on. I would like to have contact with him. I would like to be able to have a voice. And basically everything has been taken away. So it's like, I mean, come on. Why can't I talk to him?
I understand.
Why can't he talk to me? I mean, this is absolutely
Okay. So this case is going to be heard again on November 1st.
correct. But I'm not going to wait that long to talk to him. This is unacceptable.
Okay.
This is completely unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
I
Okay.
don't know why you guys decided to do this. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Valid reason.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep
Thank
saying that.
Okay.
So either can get granted now or deal with me every day till then.
Okay.
Basically, it'll save a lot of people's time. And you go ahead and move forward with it. I have the chance to speak to her today. Okay. And I can't text her.
Moving on to the next case.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to call another case now, but you have made a record of your view.
And she's gone. He's going to jail, guys. He's going straight to jail. He doesn't have a choice in the matter. She's gonna contact him, and he's gonna say the wrong word. Like he's gonna say, "Did you get a new haircut?" Like with a scrunchy nose. Boom. He's assaulting me. He's going to jail. Freaking Karens. I swear. What's up, Doc? I bet he's never heard that one before. What's up, Doc? So Doctor, have you ever heard that before? Has anybody ever said that to you before? Maybe he just doesn't even know what we mean. Maybe he's never heard it before or watched cartoons because he was busy studying for medical school. He didn't get to watch no cartoons like us. I studied for a test once. Can't remember what it was though. This next guy has issues with a female, guys. He has issues with the female. No male has ever had issues with a female before.
She instantly calls it on me just because I didn't come to her house or just because anything. I'm the only one. I keep telling her like,
When he
"Nigga, I'm the
dresses
only
up.
person that's gonna go to
Hmm.
jail. You don't have no contact or on you, so just leave me alone." She literally followed me to the Conoco this morning, yesterday morning. Followed me. I walked in there and got me something to drink. I placed my book bag outside because I didn't want them to feel like I would be stealing or anything, you know? I placed my book bag outside. I comes back outside, my book bag's in her trunk. Like, why is you even here? Like, you know you're not supposed to be here. And I'm the only person that's gonna get in trouble. I'm the only person. She got my phone, she got my wallet, she got everything of mine. Everything. I don't have nothing. I got locked up with nothing. I don't have nothing. And the only reason why I was out here is because I got disability. I got my disability from my back and my leg, Your Honor.
Let him read.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Oh, bro.
You guys just let him read and I'll talk to you later.
I ain't never got in trouble behind this like this behind on females, man.
Be nice to the doctor. I think he can prescribe medication. Hey, doctor, how are you? That shirt looks really nice on you. Have you been working out?
I got too much stuff going on.
No.
Man, too much.
I told him his shirt looks nice.
I'll talk to you. You don't want to distract him, I'll definitely.
Okay. Because I'm not a bad child, man. I promise I'm not no bad child.
Not judging you for what you as a bad child or not. What my job is, Tyrone, is to determine if you violated the law. It appears to be by preponderance the evidence you have. So don't interrupt me, Tyrone. We find there's probable cause to believe you committed the offense. A set bonding amount of 10,000, 10% cash allowed. And,
10%.
are you going to hire an attorney? Do you want me to point one for you?
Yes, you can give me wood. Your Honor, I don't have no money. My mom don't have no money. I don't have no money. I promise to God, if you can OR me out, I will
I'm
leave.
not going to OR you, Tyrone. This is a. I understand that, Tyrone. You need to calm down and listen to me. This is a court order, not a court suggestion. I find there's probable cause. In fact, there's much more than probable cause to believe you violated another judge's order. These are court orders to be obeyed, not suggestions to be merely looked at. So I find that there's a risk that you're not going to follow court orders. So I'm setting a higher bond. I'm going to appoint a public defender to represent you if you guys want to have a hearing and we can talk about that. But for now, for today, your bond is going to be $1,000 to get out. I'm not going to OR you.
I'm telling you, my mom just told me she don't have the money, Your Honor. I promise you. Listen, Your Honor, please. He does come here. Listen, Your Honor,
I'm
please.
going to set the matter for a final pretrial conference on October 16th, October 6.
I go to court for Bartholomew County on the 23rd. Like, there's no way I'm going to make it. I do not want to file for no.
We will let them know you're here. If they want to do a transport order, they can do that. If they want to do it by Zoom, they can do that as well. So October 16th at 8:30 a.m. is your pretrial conference. Your bench trial will be in the magistrate's court. That will be November 4th at 1:15.
All right. I promise, man. I did not do that, man.
Well, that's for the state to prove beyond a reasonable doubt at trial. But for purposes of today, the only thing that matters is probable cause, and I found there is probable cause. So your attorney will get in contact with you, and I'll see you on those dates. Okay,
He says that, Your Honor. All right, let's go.
October 16th and November 4th. Okay.
I got too much. I got too much.
You know, when the first time I saw that clip, I sort of felt sorry for that guy because he's got a no contact order. He walks into a place, he leaves his book bag down. So, trying to be responsible. And she steals all of his stuff, everything, puts it in her truck where he can't touch it. But the second time I watched that clip, no, no. So you heard the judge. Obviously, he broke a court order because he's been in court before, because he has other charges, because he knows better and he did it anyway. And now he's worried that he can't be in jail for this guy because he has court somewhere else. No, I don't feel sorry for him anymore. He's crazy. She maybe should be locked up for stealing, but that doesn't mean that he gets a free pass on whatever the heck he did. And that was great. That was great. Court order is not a court suggestion. Everybody needs to know that. I wish every judge would say that right in their eyes. All right. Now we go to the loud. But I think I fixed it. So, guys, you don't even have to turn your volumes down. I fixed it. You don't even have to.
Oh, yeah. And this
Ooh,
is Shannon Mallett, so you're a good.
Yeah, this is
fixed
Miss
it.
Mallet, yeah.
Hi, Shannon Mallett, how are you?
Oh, there you are,
Yeah, there you go.
my judge from Woodford.
Well, I got good news for you. Guess what? Waterford Complaint 2024, number 181. You're gonna go home today. You're gonna go home, all right?
Yes, and
But you
you
can't go back.
understand
Now, I know you
why.
live in Nicole Foley. I know you live there because I'm on the
Yes.
Waterford check. You can't go back there. Now, where are you gonna go?
Yes, I am going to my cousin's house.
Good.
in
Where's it?
Uh, 6, no,
In Waterford, right?
yeah, the other
Yeah,
side.
all right.
from
So
the
you're gonna
police station.
go home today. Now, here's what
Okay.
happens. You're gonna go to family court. It's not criminal court, it's family court. You're gonna go there on October 29th. All right. You're gonna go to family court. And
That's perfect.
that's perfect. And you're gonna go home.
Because you know why? The
You're gonna go to your
30th.
cousins. Go to your cousins. Now I'm gonna tell you a lot,
Okay,
but it's all gonna get written down for you. Okay. So
Okay.
here's what's gonna happen. No weapons. You didn't have any, so I know that's good. You got to abide by that restraining order, which is docket number 04-11-16-25. Meaning you can't contact your daughter Nicole.
Yay, Monica.
With one another, okay? And you can't have
And my
doesn't
granddaughter.
contact her. Nobody can contact her on your behalf. No more new arrests. I don't want to see you again. All right.
Mhm.
And show for all appearances. You got one in family court and no weapons. And should you move or change your address, you have to notify pretrial. Now, Janet Milan, you got to go to pretrial Monday morning in Cherry Hill. Do you have somebody who can take you there?
No,
All right. So you know, I know you don't
I
want.
can come to the one in Camden because they had video court.
Well, no,
was
this is
it
different. This is
period
different. You gotta
court?
go, let me tell you, you gotta get somebody to drive you to Cherry Hill. And if there's some issue, I'm gonna tell pretrial right now, because this lady's a little older. If there's an issue, maybe she'll call in and you could do the intake that way. I know you want her in person, but she's gonna have to get,
Okay,
a ride to Cherry Hill, all right?
just, okay, same as you.
Well, I'm not
I
Cherry
did the
Hill,
same.
I'm not Cherry Hill, but,
Ah,
okay, but you've got to go to Cherry Hill and you have to go there
Okay.
every other Monday. Now, I told you a lot of things and I don't
okay.
expect you to remember
So
everything.
in other words, I'm going to probation.
Yes, there you go. There you go. Okay, so you're gonna be there Monday morning. You're gonna report every other Monday. Now, everything I just told you,
Every
they're gonna put
other
in,
Monday.
they're gonna put it in writing and give it to you.
For how long? 6
Well,
months?
until this whole case is wrapped up. So you got a court date the end of the
Yay,
month.
Lori.
I said, that's 30 days.
Yeah, but
And I know
just
that
about.
because I can't go home, even though I own the home, because that's the day my granddaughter sees diapers that got involved in
Okay.
this.
All right.
That's
Okay.
when I.
No,
Miss Mallet,
Yeah,
yeah,
don't talk
we
about
just
the
don't want
case.
you talking about any details about your case, so let the judge just finish describing your reporting duties, and then we can talk after if we need to.
Now,
Yeah.
everything I just told you, Jen, it's gonna be everything I just told you is gonna be put on a piece of paper and give it to you on your way home today. Your first homework assignment, I'm gonna give you homework. Your first homework assignment is on Monday when you go to pretrial services, make sure you get your cousin to take you there and tell them where you're living on Auburn Avenue, Waterford. They need a mailing address for you, okay? Any questions?
No,
We'll call somebody
I
for the day.
understand.
I know, but I'll make sure you call somebody to come get you later, all right?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
All right, take care of yourself. You're gonna go home. Wait for your papers. All right, you take care.
This judge is this happy for everybody. Everybody. I'm serious. She's just a happy, happy, happy judge. For example,
All right, sir, up there too in the fourth floor. What's your name? What's your
How you
what's your
doing, man? It's Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah Roberts, whose email is the same as his name. I think I remember that from this morning. Mr. Roberts, how are you? You're also joining us on the matter coming out of Gloucester Township under complaint number 2024, number 1065. Now, Mr. Roberts, the prosecutor and public defender are both here. They met with you, or the police. I know the public defender met with you earlier. And they're not going to say anything because in your case, unlike this morning, I'm not allowed to release you. They just filed what's called a detention motion, and that means you need a hearing. The good news is the hearing's next week. It's not like I'm telling you it's in November. It's next week.
So I got a detention?
Yeah, you're detained. So which means you're going to be a
How am I
judge.
getting detained?
Well, once the state files the motions, that's why I don't get to, I know the charge, but I don't know anything else. You're getting detained until next Tuesday, the 8th. On Tuesday, you'll be in front of Judge Joyce, and he'll decide that day if you're going to get released and the conditions to release. That's why your lawyer can't say anything because I'm not allowed to release you.
But can I tell you what happened myself?
No,
'Cause it's
don't
really-
tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. That's for you to tell your lawyer and the investigators from their department so they can get ready for Tuesday. It's a big day.
It was just a misunderstanding.
I know, but don't tell me.
no
don't say
weapons
anything.
for me.
Your lawyer's gonna have a heart attack. I'm not saying it to be funny. But they don't really
Nope,
want you to
for-
speak because you're
Yeah,
being
yeah,
honest.
please don't say anything about the case right now. We will meet, our office will meet with
No
you before
weapon
the hearing
for-
on next week, okay?
But I'm about to be here till Tuesday.
Yes.
I know that's against me.
I just got
Listen,
fired.
smile.
No
That's why your
weapon
lawyer
for
can't
med
say anything else
against
because
me.
I can't.
I
release
got
you, I'm
it.
not allowed.
So who put in the detained?
Thank you
It's
so
the
much.
prosecutor's office.
Thank you.
Me at XY?
No, you can't because it's
No
their
weapon
choice.
formed against me.
Based on
Tokyo,
what they read in the reports,
my
that's why they did it.
hero.
But that doesn't mean you're not gonna have a day in court. Your day in court's Tuesday.
I didn't do
Thank
nothing
you,
to
court
myself.
vibes.
All right. You have to be quiet. Don't say anything. Remember, you're being recorded. All right. Thank you, sir. That's it. Hearing's concluded. I can't help you, Mr. Roberts. This morning we were out, not today. Hi down there. What's your name? Ma'am, what's your name? This is the matter of Amy Fean, F-E-A-N. Gloucester Township Complaint 2024, number 1062. Ms. Fean, you probably heard a little bit of the last hearing. Your hearing is very much alike. I know you know your rights in court, your right to remain silent, your right to have a lawyer, your right to have a trial, my right to understand your rights, yes? In this case as well, the state has filed what's called a detention motion. That's why your lawyer's not talking, because once it's filed, I'm not allowed to release you. You have to have a hearing. The hearing is scheduled Tuesday in front of Judge Joyce. He will decide that day if you're going to get released and the conditions to release. So Tuesday's your big day. You'll be in front of Judge Joyce that day. All right? Take care of yourself.
You too, thank you.
Mr. Roberts, your case is concluded. Can you let the officer know you're done, please?
You may leave
I'm
the
gonna unmute
booth.
him, Your Honor.
All right. And ma'am, Miss Fee, you're done too.
It
you can
looks
just
like
step out and bring
it's
the next person in.
Jude. That's the judge's name. Jude.
This is crazy, bro. They holding me for false accusation.
I don't know her name, but she'll say it.
Ma'am, what's your name? What's your name down there?
Maybe.
Or what?
Jean,
Jean?
Jean,
Okay. Do you have a last name?
Bevins. Bevins.
This is Miss Gina Bevins, Your Honor.
Bevins. Oh, Gina Bevins is here on a complaint 2022, number 2792. Miss Bevins, I know you know your rights in court. You have the right to remain silent, the right to have a trial. You understand those rights?
Yes.
Well, in your case, the state has filed what's called a detention motion. Now, Ms. Bevins, that means I'm not allowed to release you. Only a Superior Court judge can release you. And you
I don't know why what the hell, but I'm sure I deserved it.
need a hearing for that to happen. That's why the prosecutor and public defender are here, but they're not saying anything because the public defender can't say anything to get you out because I can't release you.
But wait a second. Hold on. I tell you guys everything Fozzie does to me, and I say go get him, and nothing. I called her to Jiggy, and I get a what the hell? Everybody, what the hell, Fozzie? You guys like Fozzie better than me, I could see.
And the hearing that you have is going to be in front of Judge Joyce on Tuesday. On Tuesday, Judge Joyce is going to decide whether or not you're going to get released and the conditions to release. So Tuesday's a big day for you. Now, Ms. Bevins, here's what you don't know. This morning, you also appeared on the municipal list. I was able to ROR you this morning. See the difference? I could ROR you on these charges coming out of Camden because they're municipal, but I can't do anything.
That's
You have to have a
definitely for
Superior
you,
Court
not
judge
me.
hear your case. So you're going to get paperwork today about your court appearance in Camden. That's going to be set for another day at the end of October. And we'll see you again Tuesday morning in front of Judge Joyce for your big hearing. All right?
Okay.
Any questions?
Yeah.
All right, you take care, Ms. Bevins.
I don't know if she ever said her name because I wasn't paying attention. I do think I have one more clip from her. Yep, I do. No, I don't. Different person. Different judge. Same state. No, different state. Sorry.
Your Honor, there the court can see the rock and the injuries involved in this incident. He hit the second victim, Jacob Underwood, in the head, which required stitches. The defendant has 4 prior assault convictions on his record and continues to deny responsibility in either incident. Given his escalation in behavior in such a short amount of time, he's got 6 prior convictions, 4 of them being assault. He's continued.
I don't get court clips from YouTube. She doesn't have a YouTube channel.
To increase the nature of his conduct.
Except for Judge
people
Fleischer.
believe that a community corrections sentence is appropriate, and that is the adequate level of supervision to prevent this conduct from getting any worse.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Glaze, you have the right to make a statement. You don't have to, but if there's something you'd like to say, this is your opportunity.
I just want to tell Your Honor that this has been an experience for me and has been a good experience. And I like to take this opportunity to learn from this and what done took place over these past 10 months. Because when I woke up that morning, I didn't intend on fighting nobody or nothing, you know. The initial person I initially got into it with was a Black person. And the white guy who claims I assaulted him, he gets mad I cursed out a woman or whatever. And it's, and you know, from my experience, it's been like a horrific nightmare because, you know, I come up on the pretense of that my friend's supposed to let me stay with him in Colorado Springs or whatever. And I go stay at this homeless shelter and stay at this homeless shelter. I got people scoping me out because I'm wearing expensive tennis shoes and you know what I'm saying? People look at me about how I dress and like, you don't you don't dress like no homeless person, whatever. And I'm like, you know, whatever, but I feel like I got targeted and sabotaged by people so people could steal my clothes and stuff. And
You're
you
welcome.
know, for me being the person that's in jail and stuff, I this dude attacked me, you know what I'm saying? I feel some type of way about this stuff because, you know, I done had to, when you being homeless in the streets and stuff, when you be around these wild people, these people are dope addicts and stuff. And these people walking around the shelter carrying knives and sharp, blunt objects in their personal belongings. I watched them jump a person in November. And the person that they jumped in the shelter was one of my associates that I talked to. And I watched over 8 people gang jump him. And after they gang jumped him, they tell the police that he assaulted them. And then this woman claims I attacked her. And I don't even conversate with this woman like that every day. And the DA told me she was pregnant. I had no damn idea that the woman was pregnant. And you know, all I can say is I didn't attack her. You know, you can check my criminal record. I've never like basically in my past ever put my hands on a woman. You know what
He
I'm saying? As
did.
far as
She
like
was
the law
pregnant.
goes. You know what I'm saying? It's like to me, that's a horrible experience to experience something like that because like when I was arguing with you earlier in the court process, that I wanted the courts to get that video to show you and the district attorney that this man attacked me. And this woman who claimed I put my hands on her, I didn't even like budge or try to attack her, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here pleading guilty just to try to see if I can get out of jail. You know?
Just to close the loop, I think it is valuable context in terms of how the experiences Mr. Glaze had at the shelter impacted, what happened in this case.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Glaze appears on 2 cases, a class 1 misdemeanor assault and another assault and a class 5 felony. There's an agreement to credit time served for this 6 months. So it's basically a question of community corrections or probation. This is Mr. Glaze's first felony conviction. You do have a history, as Mr. Tominski pointed out, of assault. You know, I think you need to really keep an eye on your fuse and not let it get the better of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So court notes 298 days of credit here. So I think it's appropriate to send you to probation in light of your criminal history.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. If you pick up another assault charge, though, the DA is going to be asking that you be sent to DOC, and I can see that happening. So, okay, so you're kind of at the crossroads here. So, you're ordered to report no later than Tuesday before 3 o'clock to 303 West Colfax. That's probation department. Okay. You have any question about that?
Here's the address. Call
So
me.
again, Tuesday, because Monday's a holiday, Tuesday before 3 o'clock.
Tuesday before 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
And Judge, is that 2 years of arrest?
2 years probation.
When you're set up with probation.
On both cases, running concurrently with each other.
Thank you, Judge.
As I tell everybody that sends to probation, the most important thing is showing up. If you show up, they'll work with you. Okay. You got to show up. Be patient with them. Okay. We're trying to help you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to waive fees and costs, but for victim related fees and costs. And I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Question?
Like in y'all state, how do y'all handle?
So talk to probation department and then talk to Mr. Hall about doing, are you from Nashville?
Memphis?
Okay, Memphis. Yeah, they'll work with you on that. And you need to get started here before they transfer it. So show up, talk to them about your request and stay in touch with Mr. Hall.
He waived them. That means accept anything related to.
No, I'm covered.
Okay, good luck to you, sir.
Questions on the release?
Y'all literally feel me, bruh. I got that clip because it's true and it's sad. Like when you are in a homeless shelter, when you hit rock bottom, it is dog eat dog in that place. And literally everyone fights with everyone over, a pair of shoes or whatever. You have to try to protect your stuff while you're getting beat. It's terrible when you get that far. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. I mean, I bet he did beat them. All right, we got one more clip before we hop into Judge Fleischer. And it's back to Eric we go. We haven't seen him in a bit. In a minute. Hello, Judge Johnson.
Do we do anything more irrelevant than set a bond amount on PR bonds? I know we have to, but you know. Maybe we gotta start doing like real numbers. That way, if they don't show up, actually enter judgment. Because you're not going to enter judgment on a $10,000 PR bond. You're just not. So it's not even a threat. But I mean, if you did $1,000 PR bond and everyone knows you will enter judgment on it, I mean, suddenly that's a real $1,000. Think about that.
We're going to be calling number, or I don't have the number, but Mr. Tran.
I'll do an AI live stream. The whole time she'll just pause and say, "Oh gosh, oh goodness, golly gee."
Right, 23 CR 6053, 24 CR 408, People versus Tran. Entries?
Kate Knowles appears on behalf of the people.
And Jake Black on behalf of Mr. Tran.
Hey guys, guess what? Guess what? You guys did it. You guys did it. Lena's got enough. She hit her goal in her GoFundMe, and now she gets to come over here, and we all get to see her in person if we're there. I'm so excited. I don't know when yet. I heard a whisper about November, but that doesn't mean it's going to be November because she has to have her paperwork in order and passports and all that stuff. But what we were saying yesterday. So I can't do this half of it. Somebody else has to. It's just it just can't. Listen, it just can't be me. Um, we want to send this Walmart snacks, American snacks that Linus has to try, right? Linus, are you listening? Because one of these parts I need you for. I got a great idea that it's going to be so cool. Hold on, we have to make sure she's not back rewound to the beginning. Hi, Sarah. So we have to send American snacks. Pick something from your little neck of the woods. Make sure it is not homemade. Make sure it's in its original packaging. And we're going to send it to this Walmart near where she's going to be staying. Okay? Linus, will you please do your taste testing of American snacks on my stream? Will you? You only have to take a few bites out of them. Oh, and back to what I was saying. Someone else has to do this part. We need some healthy snacks for her too. I know America has some type of healthy snacks. I don't know what it is, but Garrett's popcorn from Chicago, that sounds totally healthy. Yeah, she said sure. Oh, this is gonna be great. She's gonna taste these snacks. I mean, She's got to eat them because she can't take this great big box of snacks home with her on the plane. Um, but no, no, she needs something healthy. She likes healthy stuff. That's what she likes. But they have like celery and carrots. She's had that stuff already. We have to, yeah, I know. I mean, veggie sticks? No, what are they called? Not not like celery sticks. Veggie sticks, you know those things that look like French fries? Oh gosh. I don't know. Maybe something with granola. There's this stuff called what? Quinoa. Did anybody make a snack out of some flaxseed and quinoa? I know I probably said that wrong. Someone will tell me in the comments or in chat that I said that wrong. Oh, no. She hates it, guys. So, okay. Yeah, look at that. Someone came in for the win. Definitely. All we need to do is deep fry them and cover them in sugar. I wonder if you can deep fry an almond cover it in sugar. No bacon. This Texas barbecue is definitely not a snack. But I like how you're starting to think. You're starting to think of a Texas barbecue as a snack. That's very American of you. Yeah. So I'm going to try to get the address to that Walmart and figure out how do you mail something there and have someone else pick it up. I never did that before. Um, and I'll post it and I'll see if maybe ATX can start gathering the packages. Maybe I know that's a lot to ask, but a rack of ribs is not a snack. It's just not. We have fried pickles and fried ice cream at the bar I work at. And I'm just yeah. We have a whole kitchen and a chef. We have a whole kitchen and a chef, born and raised in Mexico, studied in France. Both our fried pickles and our fried ice cream are bought. Like when I need a fried ice cream, they literally open up a package. Do you know how to make fried ice cream? Here's what you do. You take a scoop of ice cream and you roll it in cornflakes. That's how you make fried ice cream. Then you just fry it for 3 seconds. We buy it. We buy those because obviously in our restaurant we can't roll. It just frustrates me. But I used to work for this restaurant called Chi Chi's. It was a chain. This was a long time ago. And I used to make the fried ice cream there and it slapped. It was really good. You could do that at home. Just crush up your cornflakes, roll it around, fry it for 3 seconds. I bet you, do you have something big enough to hold that much oil to deep fry something in your kitchen? Ever have you ever filled a pot with oil and heated it up and deep fried something in your kitchen? It's very dangerous, but and then you can put like chocolate sauce or caramel or whipped cream on top. Yes. Fried pickles are okay. I mean, if you dip them in ranch. Just kidding. I have an Old Bay aioli I dip my fried pickles in. Oh, their chimichangas. Oh my God. Their chimichangas were so good. And that restaurant was spotless clean. That restaurant was the cleanest restaurant I've ever worked in. And their tequila. Okay, I don't know what they do their tequila there at Chi Chi's. They put cocaine in it or something, but they make their nachos fresh every day, and they're always served warm. And the tequilas and the nachos, oh my gosh. Yeah, it was. It was so good. I don't even think there is a Chi-Chi's around anymore. Let's look. Chi-Chi's restaurant near me. I don't know where this is. Oh, it's in Illinois, Chicago. Yeah, so you can, oh, in Kansas. You can still go to Chi-Chi's in Kansas and Illinois. That's worth the trip, right? Oh, for one of those chimichangas. That's something I would do. I mean, I literally have off tomorrow. You feel me, bruh? I could just go to Kansas or Illinois. I would go to Illinois. It's closer. I lost my live stream. There it is. Get too many tabs open. So, one more quick thing before we get back to Eric and his beautiful bow tie. I just looked at my YouTube. I do not have that thing on my YouTube where it automatically plays the next video, only because they play the stupidest freaking videos for me. If they would pick stuff that I like, but they don't. So these numbers are me actually having YouTube playing. I watched 20 hours of YouTube on Tuesday and 20 hours of YouTube on Thursday. I had off 2 days this week. I mean Monday. No, I mean Tuesday. Tuesday and Thursday I had off. There were only 4 hours in each of those days where I wasn't watching YouTube. Taquitos. No, tequila. They have tequila and the nachos. You drink the tequila and you eat the nachos at Chi-Chi's. And I don't even know if they had taquitos. I don't remember them having taquitos, but maybe they did. That was a long time ago, and there was lots of tequila involved. Waffles are good, hot or cold. Yeah, because of the salt. They're salt. They're people like salt when they're drinking, and we like to give them salt because it makes them more thirsty. I I always try to sell the saltiest stuff that we have to people who because they order more drinks, and it's delicious. Okay, we have to look, guys. We're in the middle of a court case here. Court is in session. Please keep the chatter to a minimum.
Tran, who's in custody to my left.
All right, so looks like we've got some paperwork that's been filed.
Yes, we have to get her into a fight with someone at a Waffle House. We have to. She can't come, and we have to get her shot at. Just kidding, Linus. You're not going to get shot at. Stop worrying about that. It's not going to happen.
Hold.
How many people in chat got shot at today? Raise your hand. And don't lie, because she's already scared. See? 0 people got shot at today. This judge likes to think things over. He likes to stop and look and think. It's usually not good when he does that, though.
All right, so it looks like in 23 CR 6053, you're pleading guilty to a drug misdemeanor 1.
We don't really
and
do
24
court
CR
on this channel.
408.
Yes, because you are not in America.
Well, that's a DJ.
I'm sure he's been wearing them for
Paperwork indicates you
years.
want to plead guilty to count 1, second-degree burglary, a Class
Food Channel.
3 felony, subject to a deferred judgment and sentencing, as well as to count 2, criminal mischief, a Class 1 misdemeanor, that being a permanent plea.
What does that mean?
Is that your understanding of what you're
I can't
doing?
figure it out.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Black, you waive further advisal under Rule 5?
I would so waive.
All right, Mr. Tran, how old are you, sir?
35.
How far did you get in school?
Bachelor's.
So I presume then that you read, speak, and understand English.
Yes, sir.
All right, are you a veteran of the United States military?
No.
Under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, medications, anything that would be affecting your judgment?
No.
Sir, I never ask any defendant to disclose their immigration status, but if you are anything other than a U.S. citizen, your attorney has to tell you the immigration consequences that these specific pleas would have on your specific immigration status. So if you are anything other than a U.S. citizen, do you need more time to talk to Mr. Black about immigration consequences?
No, I'm naturalized.
That sounds healthy, right?
All right, in 23 CR 6053, count 2, possession of a controlled substance, drug misdemeanor 1, on or about October 16th, 2023, you unlawfully and knowingly possess a material, compound, mixture, or preparation that contain not more than 4 grams of methamphetamine, a Schedule 1 or 2 controlled substance. To that count, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
In 24 CR 408, the Class 3 felony reads that on or about January 21st, 2024, you did unlawfully, feloniously, and knowingly break an entrance into, entered, or remained unlawfully after a lawful or unlawful entry into the dwelling of Flor Chaparro with the intent to commit therein the crime of criminal mischief and or theft. To that count, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And count 2 in 24 CR 408, criminal mischief. On January 21st, 2024, you, in the course of a single criminal episode, did unlawfully and knowingly damage the real or personal property of Ms. Chaparro, the aggregate damage being $1,000 or more, but less than $2,000. To that count, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right, before I accept that plea, let's make sure you understand the potential penalties as well as the rights that you're giving up in each case. The drug misdemeanor 1 carries a potential sentence to the county jail of up to 180 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Class 3 felony carries a potential sentence to the Department of Corrections of between 4 to 12 years, unless there
No
were
grilled
aggravating
cheese, no.
circumstances, and it could be as much as 24 years. There's a 3-year period of mandatory parole. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And then finally, the Class 1
She needs one of those. Palmini? Nope, that's wrong. Oh, I'm a Steelers fan and I'm doing this out loud. With the coleslaw and the French fries on the sandwich in Pittsburgh. They have them in Pittsburgh. They're right there in Pittsburgh. Primanti Brothers. She needs a it's really close and I don't have it. She needs a Primanti Brothers sandwich from Pittsburgh. It has everything you want right there on the sandwich.
misdemeanor carries a potential sentence of up to 364 days in the county jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, in both of these cases, do you understand that you have the right to plead not guilty? You have a right to a trial within 6 months of your not guilty plea. You have a right to be represented by your attorney at all hearings up to and including trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent of the charges. You have the right to have the DA prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. At trial, you have a right to confront witnesses that are called to testify against you. You have a right to present evidence in your own defense, and you have a right to have me issue subpoenas ordering your witnesses to come to court and testify during your case in chief. At a trial, in each case, you would have a right to testify or not testify. And if you chose to remain silent, I would tell the jury that they could not use your silence against you. Finally, if you were convicted after a trial, you would have the right to appeal that conviction to a higher court. Do you understand that in each of these cases, you have all of these rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that if I accept your guilty pleas, you're giving up these giving up these rights?
Yes.
All right, factual basis. Pick whichever case you want to start with.
We'll go chronological. 23 CR 6053. On October 16th of 2023, approximately 4 o'clock in the afternoon, officers were patrolling near Julian Street and West 14th Avenue in Denver. They observed the defendant actively smoking fentanyl. In a search incident to arrest, they found 35 blue fentanyl pills and a smaller amount of methamphetamine.
Is that what happened in that case, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
With respect to 24 CR 408 on January 21st of 24, the investigation revealed that the defendant entered the victim's house at 1489 North Knox Court without permission. While he was inside the residence, he broke items amounting to $300 and had illicit narcotics with him.
Is that what happened in that case, sir?
I just walked in and walked back out. I mean, I didn't really,
Didn't damage anything?
I don't think I did, but
Well, if you think you didn't do it, then they can't prove it and we need to go to trial.
I guess I did.
You're saying you were high and you don't remember? Look, we're not playing games. Either you don't remember, fine, I can accept that. But if you're just telling me that you didn't do it, then let's set this matter for trial.
Yeah, I mean, I was high and I just don't remember it. So,
Any reason to think that you didn't do it?
no.
Understanding the rights you're giving up, understanding the potential penalties. Are you sure you want to do this today?
Yes.
All right, then I'll accept your pleas. Find that they're knowingly, intelligently, voluntarily entered into.
I love that he thinks so much before he moves forward. I love it.
Anything more as a sentencing prosecution?
Your Honor, the defendant didn't have really criminal history to speak of until he started accumulating these cases in the year 2023 and 24. And then he sort of has been ramping up quickly with his drug use, and that spilled over into ultimately the burglary from January of this past year. Now, kind of by the skin of his teeth, he's managed so far to stay felony free amongst all these cases, wanted that opportunity to try to stay felony free on this case. So I'm giving him that opportunity, with some reservations. Obviously, the ball's in his court if he's going to comply with probation and cease the use of illicit substances. If he doesn't, then he'll be back before the court for resentencing on the highest possible felony for the crimes that he committed here. I defer to the court in terms of the open sentencing on the misdemeanors.
Mr. Black?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, first I would point out this is a first felony, and he is 35 years old. There was nothing actually stolen. There was property damage. This was a case that did involve substance abuse and mental health. He told officers that he was looking for bodies. Before these cases, Mr. Tran was a chef for 20 years. He was a restaurateur. He has a Bachelor of Arts degree in chemistry from the University of Connecticut. He's done philanthropy with Dance Marathon, American Heart Association, Autism Speaks, American Cancer Society. While he's been in custody, he's consistently participated in the MAP program. He does group sessions 6 times a month. does counseling with DHHA every other week. He's been successful in the community in the past, and he can do it again. And he understands that this is the last chance this court is giving him. He would ask for a shorter period of probation. I know typically it's 2 years. He was going to ask for 1 year, just given that he has been in custody for 247 days on the 24 CR matter. And then adding 32 days to the 23 CR matter is 279 days. So he has been in custody for a significant amount of time. This was a mental health substance abuse issue. And Mr. Tran knows that he needs to, he's committed to signing up for sober living once he gets out. And he knows that that's his issue, and I think he can be successful in the community.
So what's his total time on the 23 CR matter?
On the 23, it would be 279.
Sarah, do I tell me anything you'd like me to know before I sentence?
I have nothing.
All right, 23 CR 6053 will sentence you to 180 days in the county jail, give you credit for 180 days, and close that case out. In 24 CR 408, I'll go along with the disposition, grant you the deferred judgment. Is that a period of 2 years?
Yes.
A 2-year deferred judgment will also sentence you to 2 years of probation on the M1 concurrent. Is there any restitution?
Your Honor, we would ask to reserve restitution in an abundance of caution. I have made efforts to get in touch with the victims both by phone and email recently, but just in case they get back to us soon.
All right, we'll determine restitution within 91 days. The DA will file a motion within 49 days after meaningful consultation with the defense. If there's an objection, put that statement in your motion or lack of objection. If there is an objection, I need a written motion objecting due 2 weeks after the DA has filed their motion. If no written objection is filed, the restitution request will be
He's
granted.
so good.
Look, Mr. Tran, you don't need lectures from me, and you're dodging a lot of bullets. You know, if all I wanted to do was punish you, I'd just send you to prison. I know probation is in this case, it's an opportunity for you to avoid a felony conviction, but I realize it's a punishment. But man, that's all I got. I got probation, I got prison. So this is it. This is us trying to help. And yes, I'm going to order no new law violations. I'm going to order you to undergo a substance abuse evaluation. You complete all treatment. And that's an order of the court, but that really is an offer of a helping hand. And you're either going to decide that you're way too smart and got way too much of a future for this, or you're not going to take the offer of help and you're going to be back with another, with new cases. And I only got 2 options, buddy. Probation and prison. And you fail on probation. Kind of silly to try twice, huh?
That was the whole reason I got this video. Kind of silly to try twice, huh?
I'm not telling you what I would do, but you're a smart man. You can figure it out for yourself. At some point, you just got to go to plan B. So let's not get there.
Thank you.
Does he have any other holes, Mr. Black?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I hope you use this time in jail to get clean. You should be out late today, so I need you tomorrow. You're not going to have time today, but by tomorrow, you need to go to probation, 303 West Colfax. It's just catty corner from here. So I mean, you're probably going to get let out around dinner time or a little bit late, but first thing in the morning, get back down here, go to probation, get checked in. And good luck. I hope I don't see you back.
Maybe he won't be back. Maybe. You don't know. He might make it. Bye, Eric. Have a good day. Oh, I recorded more, but I didn't mean
Didn't
to.
graduate from it.
No, I went to graduation.
We can watch it. Let's watch it. Wait,
Lindell?
wait. I hope I got the end.
This is Mr.
I don't know if I got the end. Sorry. I don't want to put us through it if I didn't get the end. Ooh, I didn't. Ooh, I saved that one. Okay. So I made an error yesterday because I was hurrying up to get so that Vicky could start her marathon, and I missed something, and now I'm trying to find it. The judge brought out his jacket and showed us his jacket, and I guess I know it's near the end, but there's a lot near the end. Did I just pass it? Where was it, guys? Help. That's it. That's the end. All right, hold on. I'm going to go back to right after Tristan. Let's start right after Tristan. I think there is he starting to talk to us. Yes, he's starting to talk to us. Then he gets out of his seat and he runs to the back. There. He gets out of his seat, he runs to the back, and then he brings out his jacket. Right? Okay, so I'm going to start it right here. Is this it?
I don't know. She's lost. I don't know where she is, really.
No, he
I have
doesn't
no
have
idea
his
where she went.
jacket. Oh, we lost Victoria. We lost Victoria, and he was looking for her. Okay, so let's try this again.
So call her.
Okay, so now we have to see the next time he runs to the back. Come on, Judge, we want to see your fabulous jacket. Did I go back way too far? This has to be it. I know it happened. I'm not crazy. Is that it right there in his hand?
Okay, I'll be.
No.
Okay. All right.
All right, we're at 4 hours and 33 minutes. So 4 hours and 33 minutes. is here. There it is. Oop, there it is. I can't say that because yesterday's video got me in so much trouble. I got all these warnings. My video from yesterday was banned in different countries and zero monetization and copyright issues. Because remember when I dragged that Usher song across the screen and played like 2 seconds of it? I had to cut all that out of yesterday's video because I got in trouble. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is.
Linus,
I wish you
American
would've put
Courts,
it
this
on.
is the jacket that I had. But Vic said that it was too controversial.
It's not, oh, controversial. Makes sense. Yeah, it was the music. Yeah, because you can't hurt animals. We can't hurt animals. Chi-Chi's. Oh, their margaritas were so good. All right. So let's just stick with Friday since we're already on Friday. We missed like everything at the beginning, I think. We had him. I don't think we had him or her, I can't see. We had her.
Lobby signs.
Daily.
If it was before him, yes. If it was after him, no.
Nice check. Thank you. You should have seen the one I was really gonna wear. It's too outlandish. Maybe later. What page you say?
Daily.
Okay, Mr. Daly, you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Officers initiated a traffic stop in Harris County, Texas for a vehicle having a fictitious plate bearing the word traveler on it. During the stop, the defendant refused to provide identification or insurance information, stating, "I do not consent to any of this." Officers attempted to remove the defendant from the vehicle, and the defendant actively resisted until he was detained.
That's very conclusory. Actively, what did you say?
Actively resisted.
Okay, I need more than that. Give me more, Alice.
So I reviewed the body cam this morning from the officer who initiated the traffic stop. The defendant.
No. You can't do that. No. It has to be in the report. In the DIMS, he has to say more than just a conclusory statement about what happened.
In the DIMS, it states that the officer attempted to pull the defendant out of the vehicle with him actively resisting and pulling away from the officer and other deputies. And the defendant continued by turtling his arms as they got him to the ground.
All right. Better. But you telling me that he actively, it's a conclusory statement and we need more, right? It's like saying, okay, he was speeding. Really? How fast?
Yes, Judge.
So that's why conclusory statements don't fly, but that's
We did
enough.
see this yesterday.
Okay.
It was good.
Mr. Daly, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do you have a Texas driver license? Can you run his license, please, guys?
I don't know. It sounds subset to me.
He's eligible.
Okay. Do you have liability insurance in your name? And you can't drive. Once you get insurance, I will happily allow you to drive. It's all I'm doing is trying to protect the public and trying to protect you in the event that you get into an accident. They don't care whether you're traveling, whether you're whatever, however you want to term it. If you get into an accident and you do some catastrophic damage, they're gonna come after you, they're gonna sue you, try to take you for everything you got. And that's why for $50 a month, you pay for someone to represent you in the event that you do get an accident. And depending on how much you pay, you're covered $50,000, $150,000. So all I'm asking you to do is follow the law. I'm not gonna put any other conditions on you. No drugs, no alcohol, I don't know. All I want you to do is get insurance. So if you can do that, I'll allow you to drive. So the only condition now is just don't drive until you get insurance. Once you get insurance, show it to me. I'll take your no driving restriction off and then do whatever you want. You need a lawyer to
I want to
represent
go
you.
to Vegas.
So what are you doing these days? Right now? Do you work? No? Okay, why not? What were you doing?
Truck driver.
That's a great job. Don't you make a ton of money truck driving? Why would you quit? You make it.
Money from my check.
Oh, I see. Child support?
No,
What?
they said they overpaid me. And they never, they was taking $170 out of my check for no reason. They never gave me anything to sign.
Isn't there a place that you can go to dispute that?
I have no clue. You tell me. You tell me.
HR. Go to HR, go, hey, man, this is why my check should be what it is. If they rightfully underpaid you, then they should, give you what you rightfully are owed. If they did overpay you, that's like equally not fair though, right? So what's good for the goose, good for the gander, so.
Judge, if a company is taking money from your paycheck, you can't go to HR to dispute that. Yeah, legally, I guess in a perfect world, I guess if you worked for a corporation, there's that avenue. But no, like if I have a problem at work, I can't go to HR. You're asking him to go to the people who are actively doing this to him to fix it. And that's not an avenue he has. There's no option for that.
If you quit just in spite.
I was really I had 2 weeks notice in. I was gonna quit before. Because I was going to another job.
You need someone to represent you, right? We'll give you time for you to get a lawyer. We'll give you a month, but when you come back, you need a lawyer to represent you, okay? So, Mr. Daly, now I'm gonna have you just sign this promise to us that you're not gonna drive until you get liability insurance. So get it, bring it back to me, show me that you have insurance with your name.
That would be great, except he can't sue and win because that would require a lawyer and he has no money
Name on it, and then I'll take this off.
because he has no job.
You come back to me today. If you to get it within the next hour and a half, show it to me, I'll take it off now. We get plenty of people that I put this restriction off and then within the next hour and a half, they call some insurance company, they're able to get the policy, we are able to verify it, and then I take the restriction off. I'm just asking you to follow the law, that's it. Not anything crazy.
Judge, is that state's bond conditions?
No, I'm just gonna have him sign this affidavit here, that's it. Okay, I will have you sign this, promise to us, we'll have you sign a reset with Victoria, and then we'll let you out, and then you're good to go. Just whenever you're ready to come back, come back. All right, good luck, Mr. Daly.
Galindo?
All right, I'm going to bump it past Tristan because we saw that.
He wants to keep the pen. Let him have the pen.
It's not my pin.
Oh, well, I can't give you the pen.
It's the nice clerk that made these nice fancy pins, so it's hard not to miss them.
Yeah.
Page 8, Ms. Galindo?
Good morning, Ms. Galindo. Ma'am, you're charged with.
Did we see this guy?
Mr. Waters, you were charged with criminal trespass. You're facing 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. we are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On September 26, 2024, officers self-initiated a criminal trespass investigation at a convenience store in Harris County, Texas. The officers entered the store and observed the defendant leaning on the front counter. The officers knew the defendant by name and sight from prior interactions and knew the defendant had been previously criminally trespassed from the location. The defendant was detained and identified with previous booking photos.
You picked up a theft at the same time. What, is that out of the same transaction?
No, Your Honor.
What happened with this? Because it's the same day, same filing date.
It says that the theft took place on August 28th. The vehicle, and while doing so, the officers observed a small, clear.
Be safe, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hubler,
Yeah, it's a DWI.
page 9, Hubler.
Hey, wait, I need her to sign this affidavit for no driving. Yes, ma'am.
Cassie.
Okay. What's your last name? Hubler. Good morning, Mr. Hubler. Sir, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. Officers initiated a traffic stop in Harris County, Texas, after observing the defendant failed to maintain a single lane and seeing the vehicle swerve and drive on the right side curb. After running the defendant's license, officers realized it was invalid and the defendant had 3 prior convictions for driving while his license was suspended. The officers asked the defendant to exit the vehicle, and while doing so, the officers observed a small, clear bag partially torn open on the driver's seat. The officer observed rectangular white pills believed to be Xanax.
No, sir. I've been cleaning toilet for 6 years. It's my buddy's car. So,
You know, let's go through your record, Mr. Hubler.
bad record.
Well, the problem is, to me, it may stem from one thing and one thing. So since 15, theft, felony possession of a controlled substance, theft, possession of a controlled substance, possession of a controlled substance, possession of a controlled substance, felony theft, and now another possession of a controlled substance.
Are you sure it wasn't theft?
I didn't know it was in the vehicle.
Stop. I'm not asking you to sing.
That's what I'm saying. But it's 6 years. So
I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system, and you're to come right back. If I find that you don't test, if you don't come back, I'm gonna make your bond so high, you're gonna have teeth that spontaneously fall out. Do you understand? When you come back, at that point, we will talk about where we go. But the first thing I want to know is what, if anything, is in your system, and we'll go from there. Okay? Just, I'll have you sign a reset, take a seat, we'll send you out of here momentarily, Mr. Hubler.
Doctor, is that true?
And I'll find probable cause.
Can the judge do something that'll make his teeth fall out? You have to know. That's not true, right? I can just see your patient come in, doctor. The judge yelled at me and my teeth fell out.
Of course.
We spoke earlier this week about Mr. Spiller. You asked for him to come in. I have a case number.
You should be
Page
on the docket.
19, Spiller.
He's in the box currently right now.
Come up, Mr. Spiller. When did we first test, Mr. Speller?
Let me pull it up, but this is a free. The VBR was sent too early. I think the VBR was sent for his first setting.
When was the first time?
His first drug test was September 25th, and then you gave it 4 days, but they still sent the VBR.
Yeah, it's too early. It's still too early, so, hold on. Let me write this down so we don't forget. So
And
what's,
he already has his one. The next test is
so you said, wait, you said the, Rachel, the first test was what, 9 what?
25.
You're gonna have to Google that one yourself because I was just about to pull up the image and bring it over. No, I'm not getting copyrighted 2 days in a row. My ex-husband, no.
Yeah, they filed it incorrectly. Just don't use. If after 40 days you continue to use, you know what's gonna happen. Just don't use anymore, okay? So you're here, they filed it incorrectly, so I'm gonna spank them now, okay? So don't worry about it. We'll let you go now, but don't use. That's all I'm
I
asking you
don't
to
know
do.
what it says. I can't see.
All right? Okay, all right.
Take a seat, I'll get you in here in a second. Judge, they're bringing my next guy over. So, I'll set aside for a moment.
Thanks. Yeah.
Judge, I'm approaching on Mr. Caldwell. He has a bond violation today. He's in the jury box. Mr. Caldwell, come on up. And I'm asking for a warning on this one, Judge. I just wanted to explain the situation as to what happened. Yes, Judge.
What's last name?
It's Caldwell.
I don't think I can get courts from Massachusetts. I tried. Boston would be lovely to get courts from Boston. Just be great. But yeah, my son goes to college in Boston at Fisher.
Deputy, get ready, because I don't know. All I know is, Mr. Caldwell, you were on bond for a felony retaliation, felony aggravated assault of a family member, violation of a protective order with us, an interference, and then you pick up another felony retaliation, and we ordered you to be under 24-hour house arrest. And all I know is that on 2 different occasions, you left the house. What are you looking all confused about?
Judge, can I-
It's if you left the house or not.
Judge, can I
Yes,
explain
sir.
a little bit of the
Yes, sir.
situation? So, yes, Judge.
Please.
So, Judge, he lived with the complainant before these cases in a house he rented, and he, because of the no conduct condition, he moved back in with his mother, who he had been financially contributing to the household. Because of the house arrest, he wasn't able to work, and so he hadn't been contributing financially. His mother became upset with him, and so kicked him out. And then he contacted pretrial to let them know. And then he explained to his mother that if he doesn't go back in, he's gonna possibly go back into custody because of this house arrest. So it was really just sort of an issue with his mother and where he's staying right now, because he had previously been contributing financially and in part taking care of his grandmother. And she was kind of thinking he was just lousing around the house. And then he had to explain the fact that he had this 24-hour house arrest. And he did contact pretrial as soon as it happened.
Rachel, do you see that?
Yes, so he called the trial on September 21st and explained that whole situation, living with his mother, leaving for something about a car. They advised him that it would be a problem for his ankle monitor, and then because it was after hours, it was just someone at JPC that talked to him and told him to call back during business hours. The next time he called was not until 9:27, And he was stating at that point, that he had a problem with his charger, and it seems to be a shortage of someone to come in. I don't see that he ever came in. And then on 9:30, it's saying that he's losing service. Plan to report to pre-trial report. They told him to bring a charger. So basically, it's just a back and forth conversation about bringing a charger, not bringing a charger. And then,
Well, Judge, he contacted the emergency after hours number.
Yeah, and they have everything written down. There's nothing about mom. All I know
Like
is
a
that on,
pumpkin.
and so do we have just Rachel one time that he
Your
took off from the house?
yes, it's only that one day now. On 10/3, there was a no cell for 6 hours from 9 to yesterday. There was a no cell return.
What does that mean?
There's no signal going to the device. So what the officer said is basically the device was charged just enough for it not to be charged at battery, but the signal wasn't there for 6 hours. So it wasn't tracked. But he
6
did
hours,
call.
we have no idea where you are.
Oh.
Take off another day.
That's what they was calling about. They were saying, come, report the pre-trial because of my charge. And I had told them I have court like the next day, and I'm like, I'm gonna report the pre-trial, so when I go to court, and the officer agreed to it. The officer said after court come right to pre-trial.
So the first conversation about the mother started 9/21, September 21st. He didn't call back again until September 27th, stating he had a problem with the charger. And then on the 30th, he said that he was gonna come after court, which I'm assuming the court date.
Yeah, I supposed to have court on the first, but
Right, we had court originally on the first judge, and then because of the bond violation report, we set it was set to today.
Why no 6 hours? Why no?
I don't know. They had kept calling me saying that my charger, that bring my charger in because it's saying like no signal. And then I was telling them,
Did you go in?
Oh no, it was like 4 o'clock. She was like, just come right after court. It was like 30 or something, but I had court that Monday. I had court on the first.
And Judge, he was ready to come in court on the first, and
I don't care.
Yes, Judge, I just.
All I care about is there's 6 hours that are unaccounted for. We have no idea what he's doing. We have no idea where you're going.
Oh no, that wasn't my fault. That was the charge.
That is your fault. The device is not working and they told you to come in and you didn't go in.
Oh no, she told me to come out the court. She told me to come out the court.
Is that right?
One day they did tell him because he told him he had court the next day. But the first day he told him to come back.
But so there's 6 hours unaccounted for and they just told him to come the next day?
No, the 6 hours was yesterday. That was what was unaccounted for. This conversation happened on the 27th and the 30th.
Okay, I'm worried about the 6 hours that are unaccounted for yesterday.
Oh, that's why I was gonna go to pre-trial after court because they called me like twice saying my charger was doing that. She said it's only charge, and I did report to her that like when I plug my charger up, it'll like prolong for like 30 seconds, and when I take it off, it'll let me know it's off for 30 seconds. So I did let the lady know I'm like something wrong with it.
How can we account? How can we account where he was during those 6 hours?
We can't. There's no signal to the device, so there is no tracking to it.
She said,
I'm not done with that. You could have been anywhere in the city. I have no idea where you are.
I ain't going nowhere, sir. I ain't going nowhere.
I don't know that.
Yes, sir.
But Judge, I don't think it'd be right for him to be punished if it's a defective device. If there's something wrong
And
with
it's
the device.
his responsibility to immediately go to pretrial, not wait the next day until you have court so you can do all in one.
That was a Friday, Judge. It was a Friday.
It was yesterday.
No, they're referring to this 6
the
hours.
I'm talking about the
Okay,
6
sure.
hours that are unaccounted for. You could be out and about doing whatever you are, harming my city. And I'm trying to protect my city when you've got 4 serious violent felonies open.
I didn't know it did that yesterday, though. I didn't know it did. I didn't get no call or nothing about it.
What, is he playing Helen
No,
Keller?
this-
What
this
the
is another
hell?
time.
No, he's
Like when they
referring to
call.
different incidents, Judge.
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
I
just
didn't know.
I am only talking about the 6 hours that are unaccounted for. Put everything else out of your mind.
Sir.
I'm only talking about the 6 hours. If I get another damn thing at 4 in the morning, I'm gonna freaking lose it. Wake up the entire nation over this damn 4 in the morning.
Got a blue warrant today.
Nationwide test all over from FEMA.
Wake my ass up 15 times at 4 in the morning. I know I did, but I'm already awake.
I can confirm 100% that did not wake him up at 4 in the morning. Want to know why? You want to know why I know it didn't wake him up at 4 in the morning? Because if the judge was up at 4 in the morning, he would have jumped in my stream at 4:30.
Turn it off on.
I know I did that, but I'm already awake. 4 in the morning, wake up my wife who's now bitching at me to turn it off, and then all the kids too.
Was that a blue warrant, Judge? I got a blue warrant notification this
So
morning.
bottom line, you're unaccounted for 6 hours. We have no idea where you're going. We have no idea what you're doing, and I'm not done.
I don't know. I didn't know about the.
So if there is something going on with the device, he has to just get the device checked. I don't know.
So I want to send him right now to go get the device checked to see if there's a problem with it.
You'll be charging.
No, ma'am. I didn't.
Can you not go get it serviced without the charging
No,
device?
it's just, they tell them bring the charger. So like the officer kept telling you to bring your charger.
Yeah, she was like, when I leave court, go to,
Right, so you have your charger?
yeah, I have it. I have one.
Where is it?
It's in the car.
Okay, I want you to go
Okay.
get the charger. I want you to go take it to where is it Smart Start? Where?
No, 49.
Okay, go there and I want to see if there's something wrong with the device. If there's nothing wrong with the device, then we'll have another hearing and I'll see you back here on Monday morning.
Sure.
But no, I'm not down with 6 hours unaccounted
No, I
for.
understand, Judge.
And then he's leaving on another day. I'm not done with that. You have strict
Sir.
bond conditions that you have to adhere to. And when you don't, there are consequences. That's it.
I ain't know the charger. I mean, the device did that though.
So something's wrong with
Yeah, because they'll call me and tell me and everything, but like I didn't get called.
And they did call you and they did tell you and you still didn't go. That's
No, I'm talking about yesterday. They didn't call me and let me know like something's wrong with the device and that. Yeah.
go now. Where are you living now?
Still my mom. I had ended up explaining to her like why I had lived. When I first came, I told her like, Mom, I'm gonna end up staying with you for a while. And then she was like, okay. She not understanding like it's a 24-hour house arrest though. So like when I had ended up leaving, I had called her back and explained to her like, Mom, you know I can't go nowhere. That's
What's your mom's phone number?
I'm right now.
Oh, that's right. Write your mom's phone number. I'm gonna call her right now.
832.
No, hold on.
Just write it down right there, okay?
What's your mom's name? Virginia?
Yes, sir.
Regina?
Virginia. Yes, sir.
Will she answer? Will she answer? Will she answer? Will she hang up on him?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to.
She gonna hurt.
What's that?
She probably sleep. She.
Hello?
Is this Miss Regina?
Yes,
Hi, my name is David Fleischer. I'm a judge here in Harris County.
yes,
I've got Mr. Adrian Caldwell in front of me.
yes.
And I don't know what you know about this case, but he's got 5 very serious cases open. One of his bond conditions is that he's supposed to remain under house arrest for 24 hours a day.
Okay,
And I want to make sure that that's okay with you, that he can stay with you under 24 hours house arrest.
sure.
Is that okay?
Yes, yes.
Because he's trying to tell me here that there's a problem and that he might get kicked out or whatnot, that he's got to leave. And I want to make sure that wherever he's going, wherever he's staying, he's allowed to be there and that the persons know full well that he's not allowed to leave the house.
Okay,
Are you okay with this?
yes,
Okay, you and I are now on the same page. There's no excuse for you to leave the house. If you leave, I will revoke your bond and then you will stay with me. You will have house arrest with me.
Sure.
As it stands now, you're not off the hook. I want to see where those 6 hours are. We will send you to go get your device checked out to see what they can say. And then we'll see you here back on Monday. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Regina. Take care.
okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Roll it Monday, Judge?
Monday.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks. Hi. Of course. Good morning.
Morning. Here to take a plea, Judge, for Teresa Sandoval.
Okay, let's do it. I don't believe that for a second. No way. Dude's gotta be getting mad. How do you read? Send it back, please. I'm sorry. Yeah. You know, you were in a great program, and one day, may not be tomorrow, may not be next week, may not be next year, but one day you're gonna end up thinking, God, I'm an idiot for not making this thing work out. Because what you're doing now is you're pleading to this, and it's gonna go on your record. It's gonna be there for the rest of your life. And what you need to understand is that anytime you are now pulled over, an officer's gonna look you up and they're gonna see this DWI. They're gonna see that it was above a 0.15. What do you think they're gonna do if they smell alcohol or dope on you? No, they're not gonna test you. Right.
I'm not gonna do it again though.
If I had one strand of hair for every time someone told me that, I would have hair looking like this. It's every single time, every single day someone tells me that, and I'm gonna tell you, something catastrophic is going to happen in your life. It's bound to. It happens to everyone. The idea is, how are you going to take care of it? And I'm gonna tell you now, from now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. So what we're doing today, you have a minimum of 90 days. Do you understand? If I were you, I would never get in the car, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, because they're going to arrest you right then and there. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, to confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up.
Can we just say, Judge came to work in a different suit? And Victoria said no. And he just had a spare suit, a banging spare suit just ready. No problem.
Up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never take it off. Is this what you want to do, man? How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Is it true or untrue that you had a breath test over above a 0.15? Okay, true to the enhancement. I will sentence you to 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 1 day that you've done. I am going to suspend your license for 180 days, man. Do not drive until you get a license. Good luck. Thanks.
Judge, any possible way fees at all?
That makes sense, but I prefer to think that he just has a spare suit ready just in case.
What do you do for a living in Sandoval?
Social media,
What does that mean?
like influencer,
What?
like a social media influencer.
You're an influencer. How much money do you make a month from influencing?
10,000 a month.
Never mind, Judge.
You will be required to pay the fines and fees for all of this. And I'm going to tell you now, if you don't pay it, every $100
I
you
would
owe,
influence
you
for
will
evil.
sit 1 day in
Nope,
jail.
never mind.
So I'm telling you now, it's going to be a lot of money. You're going to end up paying like $3,500. So I will give you 2 years to pay it. So you'll have a sufficient amount of time. But if you don't pay it, we issue a warrant. Every $100 is 1 day in jail. So be prepared. Good luck. Thanks. Hey, Manny.
I got 2 people on today. One's an off docket, one's on docket.
Okay. You're on docket. We did already probable cause.
Yeah, Mr. Osores.
You probably do know her. You probably do, but she had a camouflage shirt on, so you probably didn't really see her.
I don't know if you want to talk to him anymore. I already went up to felony. We worked something out. Talked to chief. We're good to go on that one. We just need a CYA, watch the videos, get the blood results. But
are they dismissing the one upstairs?
Yeah, as long as we take care of this down here, they're going to keep them on the deferred upstairs.
Wait,
They're gonna
wait,
keep-
wait.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I have an idea. I could be an influencer for beer, and Budweiser will pay me.
That's right. He's on deferred.
He's on a felony deferred, so I told him that was priority for his case. So I talked to Michael, and we're gonna work something out. I just need to watch videos and get blood results.
Absolutely.
So now that that one's done, we have a
So if you find it that you're gonna fight the case, that may be an issue.
which I told him. I said, look, let me take a look at it, but on its face, it doesn't look like it's that way. But we'll see what we find.
Right, who you
Yes, I have a Mr. Peter Kennedy. I do have a,
What is it?
let's see, it is, I'm sorry, Judge, 252-4389. It is a domestic violence case. Burns Bonds is here for a walkthrough
Oh, wait,
on
they're
it.
getting
And he is,
524389?
yes, sir, Peter Kennedy.
Your Honor, it's 252-4389. Yes, Your Honor.
It's not 53? What the hell is going on? Let me exit out of this. I don't know. Maybe it's not working, right?
You got it.
I had to exit out. Sometimes it's working.
He's in the gallery. Do you want to bring him up, Judge?
Please. Good morning, Mr. Kennedy.
Speaking of
Mr.
fibber
Kennedy, you're
artists,
charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
And if it makes a difference to you, Judge, we do waive PC.
I want to know. It's an assault. I need to know what happened. And can I have a PSR? You ready? 252-4389. Yeah. Okay, please.
Yes, Judge. The complainant and the defendant are married. On August 10th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a disturbance call. The defendant had pushed the complainant and ripped her shirt. The defendant came to the apartment to talk with the complainant, stated that she was with another man while overseas, and the defendant and complainant were fighting prior to the day of the incident, and due to the defendant taking too much Adderall. The defendant looked through the complainant's clothes when the complainant asked him to leave the house, and the defendant shoved her into the closet, causing a superficial cut on her right forearm. The complainant felt pain and declined EMS.
Did you represent him on the PCS case as well? What's that all about? Because it's recent and it's, does he have a drug problem?
I do not. I don't believe so, Judge. I think
something tells me differently.
I think it was I think he had some prescription medication that he didn't have the prescription for. It was dismissed. I don't remember exactly. It was like, what, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
It was about 2 years ago.
2 years ago, Judge. I don't want to lie. I don't remember exactly.
I want to know what the drug was. It says amphetamine.
I think it was Adderall.
Yes, yes.
Right, Mr. Kennedy, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now as the condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. If you need Adderall, go get it legally, and then you can use it. If you,
that's the case.
is there like a national shortage of Adderall right now? My niece has a legitimate script for Adderall, and when she doesn't take it, it's very hard for her. She either stays super focused on one thing and she can't see anything else. You know, like that clock is crooked, or that's just an example. She is super focused, or she can't focus on one thing at all, and she can't get out of bed. Like she wakes up and she just can't get out of bed. Like she just can't even sit up. So she's been out of her script for a while now, and it's a struggle to get her like to function normally every day. And yeah, like she says that there's a shortage and no one's getting Adderall right now, and I'm not sure, but I think she's getting it from different places to just 'cause she needs it. She has to have it. So I don't know if there's a national shortage. You would know. Is it, are they getting it soon? Yeah. How much longer is she gonna have to wait? Oh, so if you can get a script for man, it sucks. It sucks. She literally needs it to function as a human being. And it's been a while since she's had it. I really do think she's getting it elsewhere. So who knows what could be in those that she's getting. And they're outstandingly expensive.
Hey, hold on.
I conducted a RIP with the complaining witness this morning.
Okay.
She stated that they are no longer living together, but the defendant has been in almost constant contact with her since this incident back in August. She said that he's been texting her almost every day, and telling her that she's been lying about what has occurred. He also removed all of the money from their joint bank account and was not letting her access any of their money. She did request an order of emergency protection in this case.
So she doesn't want to have contact.
She wants no contact.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Kennedy,
So we start off with a Karen saying, I'm going to contact him anytime I want. I don't care what you say, Judge. To this guy's wife who's saying, nope, hell no, I don't want to contact him.
enter in what's called a master's order for emergency protection that identifies Kennedy as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. Stalk, threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of 4214 Island Hills.
That's where I live.
If she's living there, you cannot go there. Okay, before you go back there, we need to verify it. So I can have.
She hasn't lived there in a while.
Okay, let me have them verify if that's because they spoke to her earlier this morning. I'm sure it's not going to be a problem for them to go verify that she doesn't currently live there. If she doesn't, you can always amend this and take it off. But I want you to understand, I am ordering you no going within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. No contact. When I mean no contact, I mean text messages, phone calls, emails, social media, Snapchat, whatever. I want you to understand, I'm going to protect every person in this county, and I don't care what you want. I don't care what you need. You're not listening. I want you to listen because you've got to be aware.
I was trying to understand what's going on. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, we apologize. Just go ahead, sir.
I didn't mean to disrespect you.
Okay. I am issuing a protective order. This protective order forbids you from having any contact with her. It forbids you from going anywhere where she lives or where she works.
Your Honor, if I may, in the offense report, it says that the incident occurred in an apartment at 2727 NASA Parkway.
Okay, so we need her to verify the actual address so we can put that address in the actual MOA. We can refile to make sure that it's done correctly.
Yes, Your
That's what needs to happen.
So that's why I asked him to look it up because I was like, it happened in an
Figure it out.
apartment.
I mean, it's not hard to amend it and fix it, but I want you to understand.
Yes, Your Honor.
No means no. She doesn't want to have contact with you. It's over. Get over it. There are 15 cotillion other fish in the sea. It's not worth it to spend the next 90 days in a 6x9 box eating bologna sandwiches for lunch. Don't have contact. I can't stress it enough. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I find that you violate this protective order, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to issue a warrant. I'm going to make your bond extremely high, and then they can file a violation of protective order against you. And I'm going to tell you, if that happens, it will really go sideways quick. Not only are they going to charge you a bunch of money, but I'm going to put your butt in jail, and then it's going to be even more. You understand? No dope, no alcohol, unless you have a valid prescription for Adderall.
If we verify the address is at 2727 NASA Parkway.
Great.
And we'll
Okay, we need to do a different.
make sure the MOA
please.
is complete.
Bond.
Sure.
Hi, Annalisa.
I'm asking for $2,500, Judge. Is that okay? Okay.
You guys okay with it?
Michael, it's fine. Yes,
Okay,
don't oppose.
done. Done.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you bring up bond company?
Yes, Burns Bonds is here, Judge. They were, he was there 5 seconds ago, so I'll go, he's probably outside.
Once we get all the documents signed, we'll release him to bonds, to Burns. You'll get a new date. Once he posts it, at that point, get in touch with Good, and then we'll give you whatever date you want after that. But please impress on him that we mean no contact. If she contacts you, don't answer the phone. If she contacts you from an unknown number, hang it up. If she sends you an email, a text, don't reply. You're the one that's gonna end up in jail. I don't know how much more clear I can
And
make.
we spoke to Peter about it, Judge, and we'll go over it with him again. He understands the gravity of the situation, so we'll continue to impress upon him how serious you are.
Oh,
about
one
the
more
case.
thing.
Yes, sir.
No weapons. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, great. So for now, just hang tight for us while we get all the bond conditions, we get the order for protection ready, we'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go.
Okay, do you want him in the box or in the gallery? He's been in the gallery the whole time.
Okay.
Okay, maybe excuse, sir?
Yeah, no, hey, Manny, he's gonna be randomly tested, just so you know.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
we're putting him under bond conditions for random testing for now.
Okay, that's fine.
If he behaves himself after a while, then approach him.
We'll reapproach on it. Okay, maybe be excused, sir?
For sure.
All right.
Thanks for being patient.
I have Randall.
Last name?
Randall, Randle. He's in custody.
Oh, he's in custody.
There's two Randalls, Your Honor. One is a fugitive that's already been taken care of.
Oh, you got the other guy. Yeah, picked up some very serious cases.
From what I can tell, he already has pretty significant bonds and felony.
Yeah, he picked up the ag assault and the violation after our cases, right?
That's what it looks like.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not gonna, he can't keep the PR bond. Those are really serious cases.
Right. I was gonna ask for $1,000 surety.
It's at 3,000 now.
Oh, well then I'm fine. We're
I'm
fine.
gonna do it to 5,001.
Okay, that's fine.
And then, I mean, he's got almost a $300,000 bond here, so. And then I guess just keep us in the loop whenever something happens.
I was gonna follow felony.
I'm okay with that.
November 21st. Thank you, Judge.
Just 3,000. Yes, 3,000. And then your cost. So it'll be like 3,000 and change. And then she's got to pay for it. Yes.
Mr. Cruz, Your Honor.
Hey, what are you doing with Mr. Cruz?
You ordered us to come back to the.
What happened with the drug test?
Did you interpret that?
Is Mom here?
Hold on, can she, he's here, she's here. Luis did not interpret that to the client. Can?
I didn't hear her.
Tested positive.
Say fentanyl.
Fentanil, que es una droga. Pero es la pastilla que me tomo nomás.
It's just the pill that I take.
We need to find out.
Es mi mamá.
Mamá, por favor.
Judge,
We need to look at everything because I can't imagine that they're prescribing him fentanyl to take, man. That's why he was so happy yesterday, man. Right? I mean, he was like tra-la-la, little bunnies jumping in the woods here yesterday.
I did not observe any of that behavior.
I did.
Actually telling Michael that as well today. Any of the behavior
He
that
was,
allegedly.
oh, we saw it, man. So your son tested positive for very dangerous illegal narcotics. He tested positive for benzodiazepine, fentanyl, and marijuana, THC. We've ordered him not to use any illegal substances. He's telling me he's taking medications. I'd like to know what medication he's taking to be sure that he's not testing positive for, you know, what he's legally prescribed to take, but I can't imagine fentanyl is one of those. I want you to understand that, you know, you got here and you were in this country. You're not allowed to be here. So when you're not allowed to be here, you have to be on your best behavior. They were lucky enough to get you here. If we put you in jail, you will probably end up getting deported to your country of origin. Can you imagine if that happens? You're all by yourself? Where are you from?
El Salvador.
What happens if you get
¿Qué pasa si usted?
and you're all by yourself in that country?
No sé. I don't know.
Nothing good.
Nada bueno.
Nada, bueno,
Nothing
yeah.
good.
You need to consider this when you're out there because you're not allowed to use illegal drugs and or alcohol. I want to know
Quiero saber
what medication he's taking now and whether that will
si eso
possibly give
es
the positive for what he's testing for now.
por lo que
So let's, recess for now, figure out what he's taking, cross-reference it with what he's testing and see. But if you're using illegal narcotics, I'm going to put you in jail. I want you to know that now. Do you understand? Take a seat. Don't leave.
Wait. Is it? You know what? It's Fletcher's birthday, even if it isn't. Happy birthday, Fletcher. Everybody stop what you're doing when you're watching this video. Go to the comment section. Take 1 second. First, subscribe to the channel. Then say happy birthday to Fletcher. Or the other way around. It doesn't matter. Just do both. Thanks.
Okay, ready? Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir. I was just here to reschedule a trial date. However, it is a DVD case, and I was just trying to make sure that I would go to ERD. But before that,
What's your cause number?
1 moment, Your Honor. His name is Dominic Thompson, and I will get the cause number.
You work for the PD's office?
Yes, sir, I do. Yes, sir. And the cause number is 248-1837.
Fletcher brings music to our channel.
Mr. Woodard?
Yes, sir, Matthew Woodard.
That's an ERD case.
Yes.
I guess, do we send him to Judge Singer and see? Right, so the case got transferred to ERD.
Yes, sir.
So he's the one who normally would grant or deny. Yeah, I don't know because I don't know anything about the case and they're more aware
Yes,
of it.
sir.
And then also, I think, isn't the DVD prosecutor over there now too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, which actually they're opening their doors within the next 15 minutes. If you
Yes.
run over there, you'll be right in time to be the first one in line.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Judge.
Fifth floor? Fifth floor, yeah. Okay. Thanks, counsel.
Thank you.
Gosh.
Mr. Proctor White. It's so he's on bond, Judge.
He's got a bond violation.
Right, so he is currently, he's working in Oklahoma and was not able to get here. So the bond violation allegation, Judge, was for a new case that was just dismissed yesterday. It was no OPC'd and dismissed yesterday. And I believe that was the only ground.
So that judge she was just talking about, Judge Singer, he works in the ERD court and they never stream, ever.
It's for the bond violation. So I didn't know if we may be able to address it. His son just had surgery.
Which case are you talking about?
It was the fleeing police officer that was just dismissed, the 2530990.
I found no probable cause in the case.
Right. I believe his son had just had surgery and his car had broken down on the side of the road and he was under a lot of stress.
Okay. If I found no probable cause, then I'm not going to go forward,
Okay. We were originally set, I think, November 5th, and he was waived. Would it be
Tell him
okay
to be careful. Lightning doesn't strike twice.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I want every person in chat to realize that is an orange tie. I don't want to hear another word about it. His tie is orange.
He's doing a lot to build the good things in his life right now. So,
Okay, Josh, you
thank you, Judge.
Morning, Judge. I'm here on DeMarcus Williams. Gus. You'll remember Mr. Williams.
Yeah, it's a little high maintenance, huh?
A little bit, tendency to
Only the alcoholics.
Kennedy?
December.
So, and that's the next setting. I believe the MAJ hearing is set for January.
Do we know what's gonna happen? Are they delaying the inevitable? What's the offer up there?
The offer.
Marcus Williams. So he's on probation for aggravated robbery, also on probation for engaging.
Yes.
Guys, can you bring up DeMarcus Williams, please?
Yes, sir.
And then while on probation, picks up a terroristic threat, FSGI, possession of a controlled substance, a felony theft, and then an evading arrest.
And on the engaging with the MAJ file,
15 years. Is that what they offered?
there's a 10-year.
10?
Yes, Your Honor.
So we've talked about this one. I think we've approached on it quite a few times. My understanding, well, the state has said that they're going to dismiss all of the misdemeanors once he accepts something upstairs on the felony. I'm not the felony attorney.
I don't think you're allowed to call it soccer.
I have an idea of what I believe is going to happen upstairs. I don't. I think that I'm in line with what you're thinking is going to happen upstairs, but.
Yes.
I think the 10's a
my
good
name
offer,
is
man.
great.
You know?
Kiki probably stole him from us. What kind of gun are you bringing?
Sorry to wake you up. So your case is now 250 days old. It's really old. We have to do something with it at some point. We just can't let it ride for forever, you know? You are now set for, what's happening on 12/2? Why set it on 12/2 if they're gonna have the hearing in January? Is it like a status maybe?
I've spoken to the felony lawyer about it. I don't know the exact purpose of the December hearing. I know that it's set for the MAJ in March, or I'm sorry, January.
Alex, what's going on upstairs?
Your Honor, we don't have any notes about what's happening. All we have is the December 2nd date set. That's all we know.
I worked a double yesterday. And you know how much money I made yet last night on my second part? So my first part was lunch. That was fine. 0 tips. $0. I got paid, you know, my $2 an hour, but I didn't make no tips. None. Nobody came in. It was a Saturday night. We are usually, can't say that on the stream. We are usually busy. I can say that. Nobody came in last night. It's the first time that has ever happened to me. That's why I was on Discord so much.
Yeah, they don't give any kind of, like on the setting, a lot of times it'll tell you what, it's just, there's no indication whatsoever of what's. Let me see, one
I
more,
don't
let me
know if
look at
you
one
know
more
how
thing.
cats work.
What day in January is the MAJ hearing?
I think the 16th. The 16th.
Let's do the day after the 12th too. Okay, and then I'm at the point where we got to set up a trial. So I guess let's do this. We'll set it to 12/3, okay? And at that point, the day after the hearing upstairs, we'll set up a trial. If he doesn't take anything, we got to get moving. I just can't keep this over. You know what I'm
You
saying?
said the day after the hearing upstairs. Do you mean the January 16th or the, okay. So we'll set us here for 12/3 and then.
Hey, Linus, I got an idea. Can we do a documentary type thing after the food tasting? Can you go to jail before you come to America over there? And then we will do something wicked fun that will land you in jail over here. And then we can do like a comparison type stream of the jails. This can't fail.
After 12/3, if nothing happens, then we'll set up for trial for the day after the felony court. I can't, it's just, really, you're on probation for very, very serious cases and you pick up a lot of very serious cases after that. The offer they've given you now is 10 years. Think about.
I think there's going to be a trial in 2 days from now, so the 8th.
Not this long and hard, because if you go to a hearing, you're looking at 20 years on just one of the cases. So you're looking at a ton of time if you're found guilty. So be that as it may, we're going to set your case for trial. If nothing happens by the end of January, then we will put you to trial the 17th.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, guys, we made it. Usually people hook during Judge Fleischer's stream. I don't get many hookers in my stream, but that's fine. It's just so early to get that crochet hook into those little holes. I haven't crocheted anything in like 7 months since I started doing these videos. I used to watch the court videos while crocheting, but now I can't. I don't have time trying to get them all together. But crocheting is very relaxing. And y'all should try it. Maybe you won't have so much road rage if you crochet. Don't have road rage. It's ridiculous to have road rage. I'm just telling you, people drive like idiots. So before you get into the car tomorrow, realize people drive like idiots. And you can't get mad at someone for driving like an idiot when you've just been told people drive like idiots. Just relax. Sing really loud. Crochet when you get home. And then you won't have road rage. It does nothing. Okay. We made it to the end. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. I really appreciate it. I really do. Go check out Tokyo's channel. Go check out Bill American Court's channel. Vicky's channel. You have a lot to do today. There's no courts today, so you have time to go visit everybody's channel and check out their stuff. Thank you, mods. I didn't even realize that comments were yeeted on my channel because you guys just do it and I didn't even know. I thought it was like a free-for-all. And I just found out tonight looking in the chat that you guys actually work while you're here. So thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, there's Michael. I know it's probably no, but Michael, are you joining us on October 15th for lunch? I know you work. I know you have a job. I'm not stupid. know you working with those big, strong sheriffs over there? I hope to see you there. Does that mean yes? I think that means he's coming. Oh, that'd be so cool to see you and Victoria together. That would be so cool. It's like getting to see Romeo and Juliet in person. It would be cool to see Romeo. It'd be cool to see Juliet. But to see Romeo and Juliet in person, that would be so awesome. Just saying. That would be so cool. All right. Michael, have a good day at work. Everybody else, have a good day off of work. Hopefully you don't hear me in Discord later. Hopefully I'm too busy working. Oh no, we get to see just Juliet. No Romeo. It's all right, Michael. I'll be her Romeo for the lunch. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. I really do. Behave, okay? Bye.
Got these lights that goes digital dreams. Through the screen, her blue eyes gleam. Wicked humor, sharp as a knife. Her stream sparks electric light. Late night when the world sleeps, she's the friend that always keeps. Giggles roll like thunder loud. She stands out in any crowd. Kathy's laugh cuts through the gloom. Eyes blue like a summer's bloom. Her humor dark and twisted sharp. In a way, there's no alarm. Freedom tales waiting to the night. Her laughter feels just right. Even when my world turns gray, with a giggle, she lights the way. Her eyes near a sky so blue. In her jokes, there's a truth so true. With each string, she brings the light. Turns dark days into bright. Kathy's laugh cuts through the gloom. Eyes blue like a summer's bloom. Her humor dark and twisted sharp. In a way, there's no alarm. String tales waiting to the night. Her laughter feels just right. Even when my world turns gray, with a giggle, she lights the way. Kathy's laugh cuts through the gloom. Eyes blue like a summer's bloom. Her humor dark and twisted sharp. In a way, there's no alarm.